Okay, the day is finally here. We get to start our IVF stimulation meds. This is going to be medication that I have to take to help try to get my ovaries to mature as many eggs as possible so that we can hopefully have a successful first round of IVF. Now, I have 2 shots that I have to take. I am so nervous. I heard one of them really burns, so we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna do like all the medication mixing, and then my husband's gonna inject me because I do not know if I would be capable of injecting myself. I know that I did actually used to have to take a monthly medication, but it was an auto injector, so even that I couldn't do. I was always afraid that I was gonna let go and I would ruin all the medication, and I cannot ruin this medication because it is really expensive. Now, before I actually do the shots, I'm gonna kind of show you guys all of my organization, and I got some really cute stuff for this IVF journey. I have a letter board, and I don't know, I'm just excited about it, so I'm gonna show you. All right, so over here is just kind of my little area that I have all of the IVF stuff. This is what I store all my medication in. It's just kind of like a toolbox that I got on Amazon, nothing special, but I just used my Cricut to kind of design it for myself. It says making baby Crotalk. It says IVF, and then down here, worth every shot, and giving body shots a whole new meaning. I thought that was super funny. That was kind of just like a quote that I saw in the IVF community. And then on top, I just have this little sticker that I made. It says miracle in the making. So if you just open it up like this, it kind of comes apart. And I just have everything already organized and ready to go, so that's just going to be easier when I get the shots ready. So on top I have the medication Menopur. This is one that doesn't have to be refrigerated, so that's why I have it in here. But it comes with all of these vials, and what you do is, like, there's the liquid and then there is the powder, and this is the actual medication. So you have to mix the two. I don't know why it's not focusing, but you have to mix those two together and then inject it. I actually have to do 3 of these, but luckily I can mix all 3 of them together in one shot, so I don't have to do 3 separate shots. Down here I just have my needles. These are Q caps. This is just so that you can mix the medication a lot easier. We have alcohol swabs to keep everything sanitized. And then I also have more needles down here and syringes. This is for a medication called Pregnol, which I may or may not be taking, but that is to take a couple days before egg retrieval, and it basically tells you to ovulate so that they can get the eggs during egg retrieval. And then down here I just have more syringes. Luckily I do not have to use that needle to inject myself. That is just for mixing the medication, but I actually don't even have to use that too because I have these Q caps, and you'll see in a second when I actually do mix the medication of what that looks like. These are antibiotics so that you can make sure that you don't have an infection. I have to take those, and so does my husband. And then these are these really cute band-aids. They have pineapples on them, and if you're not really familiar with IVF community, pineapple is like a sign of fertility for IVF. But yeah, that's everything in my storage case. I also have more medication in the fridge, but that has to be refrigerated, so it's of course not right here. So I also have this letter board right here. It says Journey to Baby Crotalk, Stims Day 1. So I'm just gonna take a picture with that so that we can remember this in the future. And then that's the date right here, and hashtag IVF got this. Just some motivational speaking to make me feel like I'm prepared for this, which I'm definitely not. And then I also just have some sharps containers, so I just put the used needles and vials in these when I'm done using them, so everything stays sanitary. This is my IVF journal. I just designed this myself on Canva. It's just a regular like notebook, and then this is all of the information that my doctor's office gave me, but These are just things that I designed that I figured I would want in my own journal. So, you know, my name, clinic, doctor, and the date that I started my journey. And then there's just a bunch of other stuff in here, you know, information, some motivational stuff, calendar. I'm not going to go through everything. I could probably do that in the future if you guys want me to. I can show you what I used, but there's like, you know, tests and test results and all that good stuff. This is what helps keep me organized, and I definitely need it. And then over here, this is just where I keep all of my vitamins and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much everything for like my organization station and what I have ready for the actual IVF. Whew, okay, so now I'm gonna mix the medications and get ready to inject. Ooh, I'm so nervous. All right, are you ready for this?
Yes.
Are you excited?
Yes.
Are you nervous? Because I am.
A little bit.
A little bit?
A little bit.
Did you watch those videos that I sent you?
I did.
So you feel prepared?
No.
No. Dr. William? Actually, you have some medication that you need to take right now. So I'm gonna grab that for you. What Gatorade do you want? Do you want green or blue?
Blue.
Blue? You have to take your antibiotics. Today it says that you have to take 2 of them. Do you have both of them?
Yeah. So now you want to take them?
Yeah, take them. You also need to take your vitamins. You took 2 of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was easy.
Well.
All you have to do is take some pills. I gotta get stuck. Shot at.
We could be dull.
Okay, get everything together. So this is just some gauze. Check my notes. So I just have notes right here that I put together in that little journal that I was talking about, and it basically just tells me like how to mix the medication, how to administer it. They gave me some videos too, but I'm just gonna go off of my notes. So I have to do 3 of these little vials. And then I only need 1 for that. Alcohol swab. And then I'm gonna need a Q cap. Let's see, some of these syringes. Get some Band-Aids too. And I think that's wait, no, I need a needle also. So that's everything that I need for the Menopur. And then I also have medication in the fridge, but I'm not gonna bring, actually I can bring that out right now. She said it could sit at room temp for 30 minutes to warm up a little bit, because apparently that helps with the burn, I guess. If it warms up, it doesn't burn as much. This is the medication that has to go in the fridge. It's called Gonal RF. So I need 1 of these, and then here is the actual pen. So this is the little pen that I have to inject. You put a little needle right here, and then you adjust the dial to what your dosage is. Mine's 225, so I'll be adjusting it to that, and then you put the needle on and inject. So we're gonna let that sit at room temp for a little bit. These back in here. Okay, this is starting to get really real. Whew, I'm starting to freak out. Yep, kind of freaking out here. I know that I'm just gonna be nervous the first day. After I get the hang of this, it's gonna be fine. I'm just so afraid that we're gonna mess up, we're gonna do something wrong, and it's gonna cancel our cycle. But I think it's gonna be okay. Yeah. So it's 8:14 right now. I think I'm just gonna start mixing the medication here in a couple of minutes. That way it's ready to go when I actually need to inject. All right, if I'm just randomly blabbing, that's because I'm just trying to talk myself through on how to do this correctly. All right, so first thing I need to do is I need to take these vials and grab one of those. take all these lids off. Just clean that. So this is just an alcohol swab, and I'm sanitizing the top of these. Okay, take that, and I just put it on there. Yeah? What time taking? 10 minutes. Oh, no. See, freaking out. I have 10 minutes and I'm already freaking out. Screw that on. Push inside. Flip over. Look at me. Dr. Sierra. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. Oh my god, I'm not. All right, so
That's the easy one first.
Huh? No, we'll do that one. I'd rather do the hard one first. Okay? So don't take off the cap yet. Everything's all ready to go. All you have to do is just stick it in me and then push. We're putting the dogs in a different room, so if you hear a bunch of barking, that's just them. Because we don't want them to ruin this. Carly was already licking my leg, so we're like, nah, let's change that. Yes.
Five seconds.
2, 3, 4, 5. Oh,
Hurt?
that one burned, but you know what? The Symphony, my old medication Symphony, that burns a lot more. It's really not that bad.
Okay.
It wasn't that bad. I did it. We did it.
Good job.
Okay, that was one. Okay, so when you inject it,
Mm-hmm.
just make sure that you can see that, and then don't press on it until it's inside me, and then also don't let go. Don't let go of the. No, we're gonna do the same side, same side.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, but just do it like right here.
Where am I going? Can I?
Yeah.
Something. Oh. Did it go?
Okay, look at it. See, does it say 0?
Yes.
Pull out. And then now let go of it. Wait, hold on.
Hope I didn't put like air bubble.
Put a Band-Aid on.
No, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it really wasn't. I was expecting it to be a lot worse. I actually didn't even feel that going on. All right, so I injected a couple hours ago, just kind of checking in. It really was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. The sting was nowhere what I thought it was going to be. Everyone said that the Menopur really burns, and it does sting a little bit, but it wasn't as bad as it was made out to be. So thankfully that was not horrific. Mixing the medication was definitely terrifying. I thought I was going to ruin it, and I still have many chances to, but let's just fingers crossed that it's not going to happen. Anyways, I'm pretty tired. Probably just going to maybe watch a movie or just lay in bed with my pups and get some sleep. So tomorrow will be day 2 of stimulations, and I will be doing the exact same medications, but I'm just going to document every single day probably. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. But I'm pretty sure that the second day and third and fourth will be a completely different video. So stay tuned for the next one. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and press the subscribe button down below. I would really love to have you as part of my YouTube family. And stay tuned and join along with me on this journey to motherhood, hopefully. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.